Alrighty, so today I wanted to use the giant team. I got a suggestion to use it, and unfortunately that was yesterday, and I think Blue Droll has gone up in value a little bit, and maybe even some of the other values of the characters, because I have definitely seen people be, using Blue Droll, but I have to use Green One now, so it's fine. Honestly, it's not really that big of a deal. I think Evasion Food is the better one to use with this team because you're basically just trying to get Diane's ult to win. I did do a test match with it, and I didn't actually have to ult to win with Diane, at least. I did get Droll's ult, and then eventually I did get Scotty's ultimate as well. But it was against an Alphamy team, and it's just kind of, he's kind of hard to get through. So, either way, we'll see how it goes. I really like the Giant Team. Giant Team's super cool. Anything with fairies is super cool. I feel like they're just underrepresented sort of like races in the game. And so it's just kind of nice to be able to use them again, to be honest with you. So we'll see how it goes. This is a pretty interesting team. I think I'm going to go for something like this. I don't know if this is going to break the shield. It's not a very strong shield. Plus, it might be evasion food, so it is evasion food. Does not break the shield, so they're going to gain the attack-related stats. I'm not too worried about it, I don't think. Maybe, I don't know. We do get an extra Diane card. The problem that I had with my test match was that I just literally could not pull Diane cards until, like, 6 turns in. So I do actually have a couple of extra cards now. Luckily, he can't put Death Sentence on me turn 1, because that would be very bad. But he is actually attacking into me, so he's giving me some stacks here. Problem being, if I don't get my ult literally right away, I'm not going to be able to do anything, basically. I actually think I need to break the shield on Rim. I rarely ever see Rim. But I think I need to get rid of the shield on her because she has an Amplify skill, and the more attack-related stats she has, the worse it's going to be for us. So the shield actually does help a little bit as well. Oh, and our Droll resistance stacks, actually. So, I mean, a resistance stack over an attack-related stat, probably still better, but I guess it is what it is. Here's the Death Sentence. This is going to be a problem, I think. And he's got his ultimate. Let's go. I don't actually know that I'm going to be able to kill here. Because he probably has Tarmiel Link on too. Ooh, yeah, this is going to be a really bad one, I think. If I don't kill here, I die, so putting up the D instance would give me more damage, but realistically, it's not actually going to be that worth using. I'm a little jealous, I gotta say. I did use Ainz the other day, and I just was not able to get any decent Death Sentence off with him, unfortunately. We had several occasions where we were able to put it on, but they either were already gonna die, or there was a weird situation where he cleansed. The video's not out yet as of the time I'm recording this, so I still don't know what happened on that, but either way, we'll see how this goes. He does have ult control on me, which is very unfortunate. I would love to get an ultimate out here. Okay, puts the Death Sentence on Droll now. I have Matrona in the back, and she's pretty bad, so I'm actually not super confident here. We do seal the ultimate, which is good, but I think I've just lost this one. I don't know that there was really much I could have done here, because he had ult gauge control anyway, and so I was going to probably be in a pretty bad position no matter what. So, we can throw some of these cards out. The green Droll is just worse. In the sense that if I was using blue Droll, I could have taunted with Diane and then taunted with Droll instead, and then he takes the priority on taunt, which is actually really, really nice. But the green Droll, you have to have a level 2 AoE to seal. I think it's buffs and debuffs, which is actually really cool, don't get me wrong. But that's pretty much it. He has a detonate card too, which is kind of okay. It can be kind of useful. I'm not going to knock it completely, but he's just not nearly as good, I think. So, okay, he has now lowered me. This is probably going to hurt a lot. Yeah, All right, that's fair. I mean, hey, we lose the first game, but the Ainz. The Ainz was actually pretty good there. I mean, I could have maybe tried to use the first turn to deal damage to him. Might have been better. But it was going to be a tough call there. Because the Giant team really doesn't have a whole lot of damage, which is why you end up pushing for Diane's ultimate. Because you have to have her take damage to get stacks to deal extra damage. And then, you know, it's a pulverized card, which can deal some pretty good damage if you're at, like, max ultimate move gauge or whatever. But the damage on the team is definitely not nearly as good. So here is a Transcendent Bond team, which is actually pretty interesting. I do get really good hand turn 1. So I'm gonna... do I do that? I think maybe we go for... Let's go for like a bait into some damage here. Try to. I think we have a pretty decent chance to kill Easton. Well, I maybe should have went for Arthur actually, considering how low he is, like comparatively. He's level 90. Probably would have been better to attack him anyway. But we can put some debuffs. One debuff on Scotty here. Plus, I get a little bit of all stats. Ooh, really good merges there. I'm interested to see who he goes for here. I do have evasion food on, so he's increasing attack related. He's going to miss the mark of concentration here, which is actually, I mean, it would have helped a little bit with the debuffs on her, but honestly, getting crit, he has a level 2. She probably would have been dead, to be honest with you. So, ooh, he crit twice as well, which is really bad. Let's just go for this, maybe? Yeah. Okay. I mean, there's. I don't know what his bond cards were looking like, which I did get a suggestion to use the Transcendent Bond team as well, but that is definitely going to be a big issue with him. He's not Escanor. He's not built like that. He if I don't get the combo with him, it's going to be GG. But you know, like I said in previous matches or previous teams, one of the big things about Chaos PvP is people still really want to use like really high DPS characters that are meta. And normally the values on those characters are really high up. So, you know, if you can kill that character off, typically you can be in a halfway decent spot, which is, you know, could be pretty helpful there. So he's running, Suicide Liz, and then Margaret, which is kind of interesting. I think I'm going to throw the taunt here. Do I throw the taunt? I think I do. He doesn't have any 7 Deadly Sins units on his team. I am going to merge that, which I kind of wanted to move it to merge it so I could grab more ultimate move gauge. No evasion food, which is good. I'm not putting on any debuffs. So, okay, we're getting some damage out on him, which is fine. Okay, we get extra Diane cards, which is fantastic. So we should be able to get our ultimate. If I had to guess, more than likely we should be able to kill the whole team in one go. If anything, we might not kill Melly, but might not be too bad. I guess the biggest kicker here is if I can get a stance for my ultimate. So he's disabled his Melly at this point. Unfortunately, it's not going to matter. Will this? Yeah, this actually works out. So now I could use the level 3 on him as well. I think we go ahead and do that. I'm disabled on Scotty, but I don't think it really matters too much. He's got 2 stacks on me. He's going to cleanse off that that block, or the skill block. And he'll probably be able to take my stance off. But I have really good room in hand. We'll hope that we can draw another one. It doesn't really matter anyway, because our stance is actually going to get removed when it comes back to our turn anyway, because it's been 2 turns. No stance, but I mean, he does have buff cards and stuff. He might just go for, like, it would be smarter for him not to attack me here. So buff card decreases damage taken. I did disable my Scotty again, unfortunately. It would have been nicer if I wouldn't have done that, so I could buff remove him actually. So we'll just go ahead and do this, I guess. because he's got full ultimate move gauge, so a little bit of detonate damage there. We have full ult gauge with our Diane, so we'll go ahead and ult remove him. Let's hope that this kills. I'm actually kind of skeptical. It did not kill. He is now going to gain his ultimate move gauge, and he's going to cleanse that debuff off and ult us. That is very unfortunate. Typical. That's is what it is. I feel like, you know, when I get, it's really team dependent, of course. I'm on copium right now. Really team dependent on whether or not you're going to win some of these matches. But I could have played that differently. I should have played that differently. God, I suck. Ooh, okay. We're going to get out CC'd here. Yeah, 100%. He has Light Liz. We do have Evasion Food on. Terry is kind of interesting. Terry does not do a whole lot for you there. I have buff removal, which is also kind of nice. Here's the Pierce card. That evades. That's actually really nice. He's going to be able to... God, that's a lot of damage turn one. He's going to be able to get stacks and stance cancel me pretty easily. So that is going to be a bit of a problem. He has Tarmia Link on her, I would assume. Let's just go ahead and stance, I guess. We'll hope that he hasn't pulled too many cards. And then I don't actually have great... Like, I don't have, like, anything that I can really do for... I guess maybe I could move, like, a Diane card for ult gauge, but if he does have another single target, he's just going to stun me as well as remove my stance. So, okay, that's really good, but the problem is if he stuns me. It looks like he might be pushing for ultimate as well, which is going to be kind of bad. And it just straight up kills me. You know, he's got really high CC. God, these are terrible matches for the Giant team, I gotta say. All right, what do we got? Okay, Lostvayne team. Lostvayne is can be kind of rough. I wonder if I would have out CC'd here actually if I would have used CC food, which I'm not too worried about it. We do get extra Scotty cards, which is kind of nice. His AoE is an infect. He doesn't really put on any other debuffs than that, so I don't know what my actual best bet here is. That's a lot of damage. I did not like that. Let's throw on the stance, of course. I kind of want to get rid of Ludo, because Ludo is gonna be kind of a nuisance here. I would rush for Scotty's ultimate if I had like a much higher level ultimate, but Scotty is the one character that I have just had incredibly bad luck pulling copies of. So she is only 2/6, and a 2/6 Scotty ultimate doesn't go very hard. I don't know if you know that or not, but so we'll see how that goes. He still has single target. We get the Diane cards that we need here. It's going to depend on how many infects he gets, I think, because we're going to try our best not to crit him. Does he have 3 cards? Okay, that was a Terry card. He does have another infect. It's a bit unfortunate. We are getting decent debuffs, though. Oh, it's a level 2! Okay, so we're going to have to attack him. But that actually patience. That's actually kind of nice. He's disabled for 1, so that's actually really nice. We can go ahead and do this. And then I really kind of hope that I can kill... Which we did actually seal the ultimate with Droll, which is kind of nice. Oh my god. I feel like he's going to kill me. I feel like I'm not going to have the damage here. Or like I'm not going to have the health to survive this. He got really good infects, unfortunately. He does have ult removal. He patience the first one. I wonder if it's because of all of these resistance stacks. Okay, he stances. Slaps me. Single target. I live those. Let's go. Okay. That worked out beautifully. And I have another stance, which is awesome. So, that should be game. Should be game. I mean, Lostvayne can be kind of tanky, but I would assume that he's not going to be able to tank this, because he's hit me a lot. Yeah. Okay. That actually kind of worked out. I'm going to leave the loses in, like the loss matches, because honestly, like, you know, it's kind of back and forth. This might not be a team you want to use considering like some of the other teams that are in the meta, but when I was going up against it with the human team, it was kind of hard for me to get through some of the Diane stance and everything. Which some of the people that I'm seeing use this team do have True Awaken Diane, which a little jealous. I gotta be honest. I think she would be 100% the character that I would True Awaken for the giant race, but I'm just not worried about True Awaken just yet. Maybe once I get you know, I think with the upcoming patch they're going to be giving out some extra Super Awakening coins and stuff with a login event, which could be kind of nice. We'll see how that goes. He has decent CC. He's in Vanya Brewing, which is a pretty decent guild. And he has a True Awakened melee. I almost wonder if this is... He has triple AoE with this team, actually, because of Red King. Ooh, that's going to be a problem, I think. This is going to hurt. Okay, it could have been worse. We have an explosion debuff on. It's been a long time since I've even seen explosion, so that's kind of funny. Wish I would have got an extra Diane card, I'll be honest with you. That'd have been perfect. I already have a debuff on, unfortunately, so I can't use the Scotty buff removal card first to get stats, unfortunately. This King's really old. That was pretty good damage. Okay, I think we actually kill with that. I'm kind of surprised. I feel like this card typically doesn't do nearly as much as the Bear Trap card, so I was not sure if that was actually gonna kill. Jormungand in the back, purely out of the fact that he just needs an extra, whatchamacallit, an extra, like, character for cards and stuff, so understandable. Does he not have any melee cards? I'll be honest, I have no idea what this character does. I've never used this Diane in my life. Okay, he's just putting on the AoE seeds. Completely understandable. He's getting to the point where he can stance cancel me. Maybe he just didn't draw any melee cards there, because I think he still had a decent chance to win. I could be wrong. We have one more game. We'll see what we'll see what kind of mayhem we get. All right. Oh boy, we have the Demon King himself. I think this team will be pretty bad against Demon King, if I have to be honest, because Demon King team can infect me. I'm gonna use this. I really want to use Diane cards turn 1. That kind of sucks too. I shouldn't kill her. I think he can actually cleanse with that Elizabeth. So he'll have to use that card, I guess. The issue is dire. I don't have damage. He can infect me. I have no way to kill him before his stats pop. I don't think that there's any chance we win this game. Unless I can kill off his teammates. Which, I mean, his teammates aren't strong. But I really doubt we can pull that off, to be honest with you. He, of course, merged a card, which means he's going to have a gold card. Let's do this. I guess we're going to merge. I really don't think I have great options here. Can this kill? Okay, this does kill. I kind of want this to kill Elizabeth. I don't know if it's going to kill her, though. Yeah. She's level 80. She's actually got a little bit of heft. Not a whole lot, of course, but a little bit of heft. He does not have a backliner, but he has 2 skill uses. So he's going to infect me and kill Diane, and I'm going to be in a real bad spot. So here's the infect. Pretty good damage. And of course it's the level 3 was the single target. Okay, so Diane is dead. I don't think that there's anything I can do. I really want to get the Scotty ultimate just in case, but I mean, if I'm infect, it was a level 2 infect. If that could have killed, that would have been incredible. But Droll, you know, Droll's kind of old. Here's hoping. I mean, hope. I don't know. It's, you know, very unlikely that his hand is just full of Diane cards. Yeah, his single targets hit so hard. He's just, yeah. It is what it is. Good game. Ah, that sucks. The Demon King is just so ridiculous. I hate the fact that the Demon King is still usable in this game mode. Like, it's not enough to put a high level or like high value on these characters. Please ban these characters. Like, not that I'm like against people using the Demon King or anything. You're gonna use what you can to win. I understand that. You know, by all means, do it. Like, you can. So why wouldn't you? But it just, I don't know. I feel like the whole point of the game mode is kind of to help like breed innovation, like actually try to like team build a little bit. But when you can just rely on one character, it just kind of takes a little bit of the fun out of it. I don't know, like I said, it's first world problem. Me being like, you know, everybody calls me a whale, and I guess to some extent I probably am, but I do have a lot of characters that I can play around with. Not everybody has the luxury for that. I get it, but I don't know. It's just unfortunate when you try to use a cool team and meta kills you, so it's fine. It's okay though. I'm just venting a little bit. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this wasn't incredibly like good or, you know, a lot of great wins or anything, but I do like the Giant team. I think it's awesome, but, you know, par of the course for Chaos PvP, it is a real a real up and down. It's a real roller coaster when it comes to what you're actually going to fight. So, you know, just luck of the draw is what it is. Thanks so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe. If you have any cool team suggestions or anything, let me know. And, yeah, I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.